Alright, Barney, we're going to go for a walk. Alright, move over. Move over. Whoa. Trying to figure out how to untie that yourself? Huh? Trying to figure out how you do that yourself?
After I saddled Barney up, it was time to take him for a little walk in the desert, just to try to get him more comfortable with it. Whenever Barney started looking worried about something, or his attention got diverted off to something other than going for the walk, I simply moved him on, just diverted his attention to go on to the next spot.
Here, get some of these weeds, Barney. Come on. All right, come on. Come on.
Those two junipers right there in the center of the screen are a scary place for Barney. That's where he had a big spook, and he's always worried, especially about that big one to the left. So I'm intentionally taking him over there to kind of get him used to that.
Come on. You just noticed where we were at. Got a little looky, so I redirected him.
Overall, Barney did really well on his little walk. We had our ups and downs later on, which you're going to see. But he was a pretty good horse during his walk. He was a good boy, for the most part.
Walk, walk, walk.
We had been doing this little exercise for a little while, and Barney decided he didn't want to do that anymore, and he wanted to pitch a fit. And that's exactly what he did. He kept pitching a fit, and eventually I got tired of it.
I'll get the come along out. Walk, 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 walk. Good boy. Come here. Come here.
When I had had enough, I decided it was time to put the come along on the Barney horse. This is a device that you want to be careful using. You never ever tie a horse up tight with one. As you can see there, I'm having a little trouble tying a bowline on here. You want to always use a bowline when you tie this around his neck, so it doesn't shorten up, doesn't tighten up around his neck. That's not the purpose of it at all. The purpose is to apply pressure to the pole and pressure to the nose, and you get the horse to give to that pressure. So anyhow, I finally get the come along tied, as you can see, and placed on Barney the right way. There we go. Got the knot, and going to tighten it up just a little bit so it's not too loose. Put one loop around his nose like that from the opposite side. Put a bigger loop around his nose, and then drag the first loop up and over his poll right behind his ears. And that's how the come along is put on.
Walk. Walk. Come here. Walk. 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 Walk.
When your horse has found out that it's big and strong and can pull you all over the place on a regular halter and lead rope, the come along is a good tool that you can use to change your horse's mind, change the way it thinks, and get the horse to cooperating and no longer convinced that it can just pull you all over the place.
Walk. Good boy. Walk, walk, walk. Good boy. Walk, walk, walk. Come on. Good boy.